there, everybody, and welcome back to Sasquatch Speaks. This is Sasquatch, otherwise known as Gavisas. Thank you all for coming by today. I know normally, I should just stop saying normally at all in terms of these videos because it's never normal. It's always something different, something new, something that's, you know, well, not really new, but same old, same old. But I mean, it's always something that would be deviating from what I'm intending this to be. I give up. It is what it is. Anyway. So normally, I would try and have some sort of a topic or something out here, and I actually had stuff planned out for this week. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to lead into that, and it'll be kind of a nice little series. However, plans are changed quite a bit, because I've been getting a lot of comments recently on my videos, and thank you everyone who's been commenting. But it's a certain type of comments that I've been getting, and I'm not going to rant about people. No. This is a genuine question to people who are. I mean, this is kind of taking it back to what these videos originally were. Just like, hey, this is what's going on my channel, and what do you guys think about doing this, that, or the other, changing things up a little bit? To wit. I love that phrase. Wonderful transition. If I don't mess up it and step on it like I just did. But I did. Okay. To wit. A lot of the people recently, like I said, this has been going on for about a month and a half, but at the start, at the first, was just a bunch of trolls coming in. They'd watch one video and say, oh, your video quality sucks. I ain't watching any of this crap. Blah, 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 hating, blah, blah. Don't care. Didn't really care about them. Ban hammer. Done. Doesn't matter. And I do use the ban hammer. Sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. With as small as my channel is, you know, it doesn't really do me a lot of good, just banning everyone, but you know, that's a thing that I have. Anyway. But recently, it's come to my attention that more and more people are being bothered, or their enjoyment of my videos is being negatively affected by the jerky motions and quality, or lack thereof, or lack of quality that my videos have. And I mean my gameplay videos, not these, because obviously it's just a static image. By the way, hope you all enjoy the current image. It is still just a step along the way. I do have a better one in the works, or going to be in the works, or something like that. I'm not really sure. I've reached out to some people who are much more artistically talented than I am, but it's just tangent time again, talking about stuff that was thrown together like 10 minutes before I recorded this video. Yes! Anyway. So recently, more people who are subscribers, who I've known for a little while, who've commented before, or I've actually played games with before, or had conversations with, or anything like that. So people who I know aren't just like trolling me and aren't just coming on here to spew hate or anything else like that. And like I said, there has not been hateful comments at all. They've been very constructive criticism. They're like, hey, I understand you're having problems, and whether you decide to continue or whatever it is that you're going to do, I'm still here to support you. I'm like, okay, great. Thank you guys. I really do genuinely appreciate that, not just in the figurative senses and speaking through the comments, but even right here, right now, to people who are watching this video. Thank you genuinely for continuing to support me in my growing phases, which is what this is. As is quite clearly demonstrated by my lack of skill, knowledge, technical ability, technical know-how, video quality, and everything else that would or would not make this a good channel. Anyway. Yes. Anyway, so, like I said, thank you everyone who's been commenting and leaving constructive criticism. Like I said, at the beginning I was just going to ignore it because I thought it was just a couple trolls, you know, just like, crap and bull crap, and I don't care. But like I said, recently it's been more people who I actually value their opinion. There are people who've come back more than one time. They're subscribing. A lot of them have been commenting on a lot of my videos. Felix, Lieke. I think I finally got your name right. I think. Not sure. You can tell me if I got it right in the comments down below, or whatever else. Stoic did at the beginning, and I was like, okay, well, it's Stoic, and he's a perfectionist, it's OCD, and I kind of blew him off too. And I apologize, Stoic, if you felt blown off, because, you know, it's me, I don't know. Like I said, I apologize. You were trying to help, but I was not particularly listening to you, because, like I said, I thought it was your OCD instead of actually being constructive and helpful. My fault. But like I said, as all these things have started to pile up, it's like, okay, well, I understand that my video quality in terms of gameplay and everything else like that is not up to par. It's not good in any way, shape, or form or stretch of the imagination. It's pretty bad. I understand what I'm putting out. And I understand that is not particularly the easiest thing to watch. Which kind of brings me to some of the suggestions that were brought up to me by Lieke, and I'm so sorry. You just subscribed to me today, and you had a great comment yesterday that I spent a lot of time responding to. Actually, early this morning, really early this morning. I should have been in bed. I'm so sorry. I forgot your name. Please forgive me. But there's just this this idea was thrown at me. It's like, hey, until you get the computer that you want to get that will actually be able to handle all these things, why don't you put a stop on all the gameplay and things, and like the Monster Hunter and the Xenoblade, until you have the computer that's actually capable of handling those. Okay. This is difficult for me to really process, because I want to put those out. I want people to be able to enjoy those contents. I want to have multiple things going on my channel at once, so there's a little something for everybody. If you don't particularly like the Sasquatch Speaks formats where it's just me talking, then there's gameplay or there's tips, and not really tips and tricks because I'm not really good at any games that I play, but just something maybe a little more helpful than just kind of like freaking out about whether or not I got to heart to play on Xenoblade, or Zombies, or whatever else it is, the game that I'm playing. They will change. Eventually I'll get through Xenoblade. Eventually. I'm assuming it's going to take me a lot more episodes than I have up right now. But I'm kind of reaching out here, trying to see if that is something that everyone is in agreement on. And I'm going to do a little bit more explanation as to what all it's going to entail to actually get that computer, because it's not like something I can okay, well, I'm going to be gone for 2 days, over the weekend, and we'll have the Monster Hunter will be gone this weekend, and then we'll start up fresh with bright, new, fresh, beautiful, classy, crisp, clean Xenoblade on Monday. That's just not going to happen. I'm actually looking into building my own computer. I have some friends here who are willing to help me out with that, because they have the technical know-how that I do not. But the more I look into it, the more I'm finding out this is a much more involved process than I was anticipating. And it's even good. I know I said in the comment yesterday to my new subscriber, and I so apologize again that I cannot remember your name. I'm terrible with names. I'll probably remember it as this video is about to end. But like I said, I'm trying to put this all together and finding out it's not only going to be more in depth than I thought it was, but it's going to be more expensive, because I don't want to just buy a stock computer off the rack, which would do me okay for right now, but remove it out another 3, 4, 5 years, I'm going to be back in the exact same position I am right now, with not having any idea. Well, with having technical limitations popping back up, without being able to keep up. I'm assuming at that point we'll all be in 4K, and all that other wonderful stuff that's beyond what we're capable of right now. So I want to make sure that I have a computer that's either upgradable or already capable of doing what I will need it to do in the future. So, Maverick, that's your name. Sorry. Maverick, a bunch of 9s and some 6s. Finally remember your name. I got it. And it's not the end of the video. So don't click away yet. Because I'm counting on all of you for comments, to tell me what you wanted to see here. So really the time frame on doing this, I don't know. Right now I'm without a car, so that takes priority so that I can do my business, so I can earn more money, so that I can pay for the computer. If it was living in a vacuum without need for a vehicle, I could probably do the computer thing in about like 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. Not a problem. Because I also happen to need a car, we're looking at a couple of months here to get the new computer, which, like I said, it would be different if I was able to like pay for my habit by doing my habit sort of thing. And this is basically if I had a larger channel with like a bunch of, I mean, like I said, I love you guys. You guys are my bread and butter. You're my original subscribers. You're awesome. And thank you all for being here and supporting me and helping all that. But like I said, if I was a larger channel and I was actually like monetized and making money off of this, then I could kind of support my habit through my habit. Put out a video, gets X amount of views, they pay me X amount of dollars, a couple weeks, months, however long it takes. I can upgrade my system as basically you guys make me able to. I mean, not that you're paying me any money, but ad revenue and all that sort of fun stuff like that. That'd be a whole different scenario. But because everything that goes into this comes out of my pocket, I have to prioritize. And I apologize for that horrendous crash. I gesticulate a lot, as you can probably see in that picture there that was taken during the live recording before. Yeah. My arms just fly everywhere when I speak, especially when I get a little worked up about stuff. So, yeah. I just hit my microphone. That was probably not the best thing to have happen. Anyway. So, the idea of this thrown out to me was to put a stop on Xenoblade, put a stop on Monster Hunter, and just do Sasquatch Speaks videos all the time up until such time as I get a new computer. Like I said, I don't have a problem with doing that. I'll miss doing those videos because I really do enjoy that. But if the majority of you are finding them like unwatchable, then I want to do what you guys find more appealing. Because I don't want to alienate my audience by just like forging ahead and I want to do this, and just to ignore what you guys want because you guys are the ones who are watching it. I mean, I watch my own videos and I listen back to all my Sasquatch Speaks, but that doesn't. I suppose I am kind of on. It's kind of like the heart-to-heart things with Xenoblade. There's sometimes getting out a video is so difficult with like the technical aspects and things like that I'm just happy it got done. I don't really care what shape it is when it got out. I'm just happy that it was finished, and there's a great sense of accomplishment that comes with that. But so I tend to overlook all flaws at that point. It's like, okay, I got through this thing. My recording device did not screw up at this point or that point or the other. I'm okay. It's good. It's glorious because it actually worked this time. But that's not necessarily what you guys are experiencing. You're all like, well, I'm trying to watch this video. I'm trying to get engaged with the story, the characters, and what you're saying about them. And it's just choppy and a mess. I can't even hear what they're saying, and the subtitles are all screwed up, and there's glitches in the video, and it's stopping and stuttering and starting. And I really don't know what to do here. I mean, if it really is that big of a deal where it's like, okay, well, this is unwatchable, just let me know. And I mean, I'm okay with that, and I will alter my programming accordingly until such time as I'm able to better meet the desires of my audience, which is you guys. That means pretty much exclusively this, because everything else is based off of my computer, which is not very good, as you are well versed with at this point. Yeah. I don't know. This is kind of a weird place for me because I was under the impression that I was just going to keep on with the gameplay and kind of throw this in on the side, and now I'm finding it. I mean, people ask me to start doing this sort of a video, and now they're like asking for more of it, not necessarily because they enjoy it more, but because it's less frustrating than my other content. Yeah, so I'm really just kind of looking to you guys for for what you want to get out of this. This is kind of a group effort. I know I say we a lot in my videos, and then I correct myself and say, nah, it's my channel, I'll do what I want. Ah. But it really is kind of a group effort here. You guys really have a lot of say over what content I put out, and thank you. Like I said, thank you everyone who has been watching, who's been commenting, subscribing, liking, favoriting, all that wonderful stuff. Because I'm an analytics junkie. I go on my analytics every single day, and I shouldn't, but I do, because I love to see growth. And the growth that I've seen just in the last 2 months is spectacular, compared to what it was before. I mean, most people are like, yeah, you only got 48 subscribers. Probably for this video, only 46. Assuming 2 people got mad and left. But and rightfully so, probably. But to me, it's so cool that this is something that I can do. That I can just sit here in my chair and talk, and people are listen. I mean, it's the craziest thing in the world. And even if it is only a little bit, it's a little bit more than it was last month, and it was a little bit more than it was the month before that. It's a little bit more than the months before that, and it's so cool to see it start to grow and kind of take on a small, right now, life of its own. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it gets into the future where I can just kind of support my habit through my habit. Which is kind of like the ultimate goal, I guess, if I was going to put it that way. But yeah, like I said, I'm just kind of looking to see what you guys want out of this, which kind of leads me into the second point here, for the 3 or 4 of you who are still sticking around. Second point is, with this being a potential shift in my temporary shift, I will go back to gameplay. If you guys say, like, yeah, just drop that until you get your computer together and all that kind of fun stuff there. If that is the shift that you guys want to have happen, this is episode 20 of Sasquatch Speaks, and I'm kind of surprised. I'm honestly surprised people have gone like, this is bullcrap, stop doing these things, and rather than like, hey, do more. I'm like, okay. But with that, I'm going to open up the floor. And I've done this other places, Tropical Art Podcast, link in the description, to check that out. I'm opening up the floor. If you guys want to have anything you'd like for me to talk about or throw opinions at or make you angry about, I'm quite sure I've done that on a couple occasions already. With some people, I don't know specifically who, and I'm not going to throw out ideas because then I'd probably get other people angry. But if there's anything at all that you want me to kind of share my opinions on or thoughts on, let me know. I mean, I'm on Twitter, at GavIsSas. There's a link to that in the description. My email, gavisas@gmail.com. And just in the comments down below or messages on YouTube, whatever. I'm open book. It would actually help me out a lot if this is the direction that we're going to be going for a little bit, with just an all voice cast format. Yeah, I'm not really sure where to go with it from here because it's like I said, it was something I was going to ignore. It was something that I was like, okay, well, it'll get better, it'll get better, it'll get better. Just give me patience, give me time. It'll get better. But the more I get into it and the more I see how it's going, the more I realize that it could be a while before it gets better. Just understanding everything that's going on in my life right now, like I said, I need a car, I need to have a couple other things that need to get replaced. It could be 2 to 3 months out before I can actually put together the cash specifically for this item, and I'm expecting it to be at least $1,500 easily, and that's on the low end of my estimates. Just looking at the tech that's out there and the tech that's coming, I'm expecting it to be about $1,500 to $2,000, somewhere in that range for the computer. And I don't have a problem spending that because, like I said, it's something I'm going to be using for a long time. It's just not something I'm going to be using for a long time starting next week. So yeah. I think that's all I want to say. Again, thank you everyone. Legitimately, thank you so much for stopping by, for subscribing, for liking, for commenting, for favoriting. Even the few people who've been disliking, I do throw that into every video because I want to make sure that I'm not biased on my own videos, because I do understand. Like I said, I understand that the videos are choppy. I understand that the video quality is low. But it's a way to interact with me. It's a way to tell me how I'm doing. And I'd say, surprisingly, really, there's been a very small number of those that have come in. So generally, thank you everyone who has been engaging with me. And I like honest opinions. Like I said, things will get better in terms of video quality and all that. Yeah, it's just not going to be for a while. And if that's not okay with you, then let me know. Give me some ideas. Let me know if you want to see more Sasquatch Speaks. If you have any other ideas that you'd like to see from me, in general, let me know that. I mean, I'm a pretty open book. There's a lot of stuff that I probably could do. It's just I haven't thought of it yet, or I didn't think that it would make interesting videos. If there's something that you think I could do or you think I might be able to do, that you want to see, let me know. I'll give it a shot. I'll tell you it's stupid. One of the two. Hopefully I'll give it a shot, because generally there's not a lot of stupid ideas out there. I don't know. I'm just kind of looking to see what you guys want to see from me. Anyway, thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like rating down below. Everyone leave a comment. I'm going to throw that out there. Everyone leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see from this channel. Let me know what you want to see in the future, next couple of months. And yeah, I guess in the comments down below, majority rules. So if there's something you don't want to see, then you'd better pipe up and tell me real quick, because yeah, changes will probably go into effect on Saturday. Just throwing that out there. Anyway, I'll talk to you all later. Thank you again for stopping by. Genuinely thank you, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.